On a spot of land that was once desert, now stands the city of Glendale, and a building filled to the brim with fans, State Farm Stadium. Up next, let's keep it in the NFC for this game between the Seattle Seahawks and the Arizona Cardinals. The season's still just getting started. We're off in week 3. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, let's go!
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing him a loss. First play of the game.
A loss of the yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 34-yard line.
Back to throw now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
To throw here on 1st down. Right side, Shaheed's got it. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Second and 10, back to throw. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. So 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
Let's go now. Cowboy, 19, 18, Pioneer. Let's go.
To the air on 3rd and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Max Felton with the INT. And the Cardinals are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. So what happened there, partner? Looked like he'd found an early rhythm on that opening series until that last throw.
Yeah, fine line between confidence, which he certainly had, and rhythm, and then also just unwise decision-making, forcing that pick.
On the ground, this is Trey Benson. And he will carry this across for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Trey Benson, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Cardinals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Return starts at the 9. Jukes away from one. Making some progress here. And they are just a hop and a skip away from midfield as he goes out of bounds up beyond the 45.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And he makes the play at completion. That's a touchdown. The Seahawks reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Cooper Kupp the touchdown. Myers gets the point after the go. And the Seahawks tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Okay, well that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10. And off to Benson to start the drive. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
And the Cardinals, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They're going to throw out of the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Looking quickly here.
Harrison Jr. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd.
He's dropping back to throw.
At the 50-yard line.
Escapes the pocket. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
You know, Kate, it looked to me like this one, he leaves the pocket, and this is where you're out in the schoolyard, out on the playground, and you're looking for your buddy to find that connection. Unfortunately, receiver QB, they could not find the completion that time.
And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
Quarterback of his renown, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
You're going to try to throw for it. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys. Not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Jump off Popeye's back. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Cardinals side of the field. Dose of the hurry up here.
A gain of 5 brings up 3rd and 6.
Throw here. 3rd down. He finds Smith and Jigba right side. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Let's go. 18. Dragons. 60 by 6. 60 by 6. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Let's go.
Still sticking with the passing game. Completed over the middle. And they get this down to the 28. Cards bringing out an extra DB on 3rd down. Finding Shaheed, back-to-back plays. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line. Jason Myers out there now to try a field goal for the Seahawks on 4th down. It's 44 yards here from the left half. Myers' kick is good. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
This will end up as a touchback.
And they're on 35
Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Throwing now out of the shotgun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I love that. No, I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you can do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Ernest Jones with the pick. And the Seahawks will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, great team defense here. Somebody hit him in there, caused that pass to float on him a bit, and it gave the linebacker time to race in and make the interception.
And you know what team stands for, right? T-E-A-M. Together, everyone achieves more. It took all of them together. It took that rush to impact the quarterback. It took that linebacker to deliver on the other end, a critical takeaway.
Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2. A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. Scoreboard shows 10-7. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. About set for the 2nd quarter. Seahawks football here. They're looking at 2nd and pretty short.
Buffalo 18. Mustang 19.
They'll throw it. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. Never let him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down.
You know, Kate, that's one of those instances where you try to walk that tightrope on the sidelines. Problem is, on a throw that far down the field, that is so hard to do, so difficult. I love the effort, just couldn't quite find the execution.
And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
From the red zone on 1st. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So now it'll be 2nd and goal. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100.
And he'll score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks parlay the interception into points. Myers to add the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Seahawks make it a 10-point ball game.
17. Cardinals 7. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Beginning on the ground with Algier. And they try to power right forward, but only a couple of yards there. Offense in the hurry up here.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
First down.
Black shot.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Black 4 stick. Ready?
Working now from the gun. Sends this to the end zone. He will score. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals reduce the lead to just 4. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Cardinals cut it to a field goal game.
Cardinals 14.
Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. come out throwing. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You could tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
Builds up this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. We've set it down from 37. They'll run here on first down. And he comes through big here, 9 yards, it's second down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
And that short gain is enough for him to set it down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Back to pass on first and 10. Pass is caught by Horton. And this one does not go far.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Second down pass play coming. Chased out to his right. Moving right, airs it out. This is caught inside the 15. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
It's a gain of 45 yards. That's another Seahawks first down.
Design quarterback run here. And he's going to have the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks making a 9-point advantage. Myers to add the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Seahawks make it a 10-point ball game. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out. So no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35.
The Cardinals take over first and 10. The Cardinals take over first and 10. And they're on 35-yard line.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. First and 10 coming up. Now throw to start the drive. This reeled in by Benson. And he'll get it up to the 44. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up second and 1.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. Buys time, rolling right. He can run it. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That played good enough for a first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10. And off to Benson from the gun. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got second and 11. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis and run support.
He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
First down, and they go right back to it. No repeat success of that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Panther 6.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Devin Witherspoon there on the stop. Cardinals in the hurry up now, racing the clock as they work to get set.
3rd and 3.
From the gun on 3rd down. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
All right, down a couple of scores. They want a bigger swing than just 3. They're going for this. 4th down, pass coming. And this one's swatted away by a defender, so they went for it unsuccessfully, and now they turn it over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Airing it out to start this drive. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No luck connecting with Jackson Smith and Jigba. So 2nd down coming up. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
They need some extra time to think over 3rd and long. We've got a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. Cut out left. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. And with the clock just about to strike 0, we get a timeout. 1 second to go in our half. This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
18 Cardinal.
The final throw before the break. Flush out now to his left. Now putting his body into this one. Going long, other side. And somehow they reach the end zone with no time remaining in the half.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single high or 2 high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Myers to add the PAT. And the kick is good, so they add 7 to their lead on the final play of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up second and 5.
The play fake, he'll throw.
40-yard line.
Brought in right side by McLaurin. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line.
And the Cardinals, first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. That's caught, it's McLaurin downfield. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Cardinals cut the lead down to 10.
31. Cardinals, 21.
That lead trimmed just a bit. Down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. They'll run in from the gun. They'll cobble together a yard there. Wrapped up that time by Jordan Birch. Offense to the line fast.
1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
Throwing from the gun here. Short pass brought in. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play.
Blown back to the backfield, and they give it to him. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Throwing it on second down. Completed to his running back. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he can't get the touchdown, Brock, but plenty of yardage. He goes out down near the 10. 4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
First and goal at the 10-yard line.
They'll try and punch it in. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks make it a 16-point ball game. Myers to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks take a 3-possession lead. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he won't opt to bring this one out. He's content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. First and 10 coming up. Airing it out to start this drive. Nowhere open on that play, so he's going to check this to another county.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. But he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come through the sack to bring around third down.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Fourth and forever coming up.
Here we go.
They're going for this. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs.
You know, these fourth down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Pass play now. That's cut at the 4. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives them a 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Seahawks first down.
Here's a design run. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the 7-yard line.
Setting up to throw. Looking, but will not find it. So incomplete on 2nd and goal, Brock. Chances starting to run thin to score here. Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal. Dropping back to throw. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You got to shake it off and keep on firing.
Myers' kick is good. And that extends the lead to 20.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. He's trying to go deep again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't get it to Marvin Harrison Jr. there. So it'll be 2nd down.
At the 35-yard line.
Here's a throw. Into traffic, complete. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Working quickly here.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Benson on 1st and 10. And this goes across midfield and into Seahawks territory. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
He's going to throw this one. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jar it loose, incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack.
My goodness, was that some kind of speed off the edge? There's only a handful of tackles in this league that have the lateral movement to stay in front of an end like that. It may be time for this quarterback to start mixing up his cadence, his count, certainly making sure this defensive end can't get off the way that he has.
It's McBride downfield, and he's got it. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 22 yards. And the Cardinals first down.
They go play action on 1st down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, then let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
Go right side, and McBride has it. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Offense in the hurry-up here.
That's another Cardinals first
Working inside the red zone. On the move, headed right. And he's going to slide down here. Picked up close to 5 before the slide. It's going to be 2nd down. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Set. 5, 6, yellow, 22. Hut, hut.
Working now from the gun. He's got it. And he's out just before he can hit the end zone, but what a nice first and goal here from the 2.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're in the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even...
And he gets in, touchdown! The Cardinals get it back to within 2 possessions. Kicking team out to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cardinals drop the lead back to 13.
41, Cardinals 28.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Brings in the kick at the 9. Making some progress here. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start.
Has a hole left, room to run. All the way, touchdown Seattle! The Seahawks have likely locked up the win right there.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game. And that's exactly what the doctor ordered.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he can't bring it in. They don't get the 2 points.
I've heard great receiver coaches say, watch your fingers wrap around the ball. You know, it's pretty clear he should have had that one, and he didn't get the job done. And 2 points, well, they're left on the table.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. First and 10 coming up. And they're going to throw out of the gun. Cut down the left side by his running back. Oh, baby. This gets the whole way down to the 11-yard line. Working quickly here.
54 yards.
38.
And the Cardinals first down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
From the red zone now. Forced out to his right. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Headed out right. He loses the football. And that should be Seahawks football.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a first down on second down. You're trying to create a manageable third down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
And the stop will be made as he gets this up to about the 18. Give him 13 on that play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Seahawks.
Another carry for him. Saw the lane, hit it quick, call that a gain of 7. Nicely done.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Back to the well again. It spins right by him. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later, for that next third down coming.
They're going option keeper on first and 10. Offense wins zone read, but what a read by the defense. They blow it up for a loss of 4.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the Booth Cave, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Well-designed run. Here's Milrow. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Ball just a yard shy of midfield, 1st and 10. It's a design keeper for Millwall. Quite the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line.
Tackled back at the 46-yard line.
Cut 19. Mustang 19. Ready.
Here's the backup. First throw. Throw left side. Caught by Smith and Jigba. Looks like he's going to be marked just a little shy of that first down. Ball at the 41. 3rd and short.
Gain of 13. Brings up 3rd and less than a yard.
Here we go. Here we go.
Zone read. This is Gibson. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. It's the 2-minute warning from Glendale. Seahawks looking at a 3-0 start to the season. We're going to keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Running back sent in motion. He'll work against the blitz. Racing down the left side. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Myers to add the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Seahawks grow their lead yet again. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Set. Yellow. Black Ultra. Ready?
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Finds Benson out of the backfield. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. Clock is working against them as they hurry up to the line.
That's good for a Cardinals 1st down.
Working on 1st down. Hits him on the out route. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's good enough for an Arizona 1st down.
Mustang 19. Set. Let's go.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Pass it caught, 9-yard line. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Pass it down close. And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and goal on the Seahawks 5-yard line.
Throwing it again here. And the defender comes away with it. And the Seahawks will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception.
Well, they're in danger going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. All set now, 1st and 10.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down.
Back-to-back carries here. And he has it right near midfield here. It's like about a yard short. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively if you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Trap 60.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And he's going to go down. The Cardinals got to him. So the Seahawks take this one on the road. And they're continuing to survive among the final remaining unbeaten teams across the NFL as they're now up to a 3-0 start. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Seahawks winners as we say so long from Glendale.
Stay with me. You ain't gotta go, you can with me. We can hang out, do the day with me. You tryna be a man, it can stay friendly. We could do the beach, we can hang out. Get something to eat, go to my house. You can spend the night till we wake up. Do it all again, cause it ain't much. What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be